Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. So in today's video, I'll be talking about the JPMorgan Chase Code for Good Hackathon 2026, which will be coming up in a few days. So JPMC, they conduct two kinds of this Code for Good Hackathon. One will be for freshers who want to get into the summer internship role, which comes with a PPO, and one for the students who are in their third year and they want to get into the full-time role, software engineer SCP role at JP Morgan. Both of these hackathons have a similar format. Now, going back to my Code for Good hackathon, mine was an online one because we had COVID at that time. So it might be a bit different from what I had for your year, because you guys have to actually be there in office in the JP Morgan Chase office in Bangalore or Mumbai. So probably Hyderabad doesn't conduct this hackathon. So there will be two locations. It will be happening on a weekend, so it will happen for 2 days, and you will get to see their office. Not just that, you'll also be given free food, amazing facilities they will be providing you. So they conduct this hackathon. They have a few problem statements which are proposed to JPMC by some non-profit organizations. So when you are solving these problem statements, you will be actually helping out these non-profit organizations to solve some problem that they are facing, or to automate some kind of activity that is manual for them. There can be various types of problem statements, and you are given those list of problem statements a few hours before the hackathon. So you and your team will have to talk about it. What are the pros and cons of working in each of these, and about the tech stacks that each of your team members are proficient in, and which problem statement would be the most advantageous for your team to choose. So once you choose your problem statement, there will be a window that opens, and you will have to roster the problem statement that you want to work on, and it happens on a first come first serve basis. So in my year there were 10 teams which could take up one problem statement. So not more than 10 teams can work on one problem statement, and it works on first come first serve basis. So make sure to know which problem statement you will be doing from before, so that you get it when it starts. Also, before the hackathon, maybe 1 or 2 days before the hackathon, you will be given the list of members in each team. It won't be that same college people will be in one team, so all your friends will be in one team. You cannot choose the members in your team. It will be random. They will be selecting on a random basis, and it is completely depending on your luck whether you get a complete team with members having experience in different types of technologies which are required for your problem statement, or it might not be that you're getting a complete team. But the selection process does not depend on whether you're winning the hackathon, or how well you are presenting, or how well you have solved, how much you've completed. It completely depends on your contribution to the end result, right? So it does not matter if you get a not so good team. It is completely on you and your performance that is getting evaluated for your selection as a summer intern, or selection as a full-time SCP, right? So 1 or 2 days before, you will be getting to know your members. Not just them, you will also get to know your mentors. Now, mentors are a very important part of the hackathon, because mentors are the ones who will be judging your performance and submitting your final evaluation, whether you are fit enough to be the selected as an SCP at JPMC. So that will be again based on points. They will be submitting points, and there'll be a cutoff on how many interns will get selected, or how many full-time uh, SCPs will get selected. So they will be submitting your scores to the SCP team, right? So mentors are important. You'll be introduced to 2 or 3 mentors that will be a part of your hackathon. So introduce yourself, prepare a good introduction for that meeting, and have a game plan, right, before your hackathon starts. That yes, if we get this kind of problem statement, this is how we'll be solving it, and these are the common pages that are there in all kinds of applications. Then we can prepare it from before, or who are the people who will be working on which technology, decide that from before, definitely. So once you get the hackathon, it's not a very long hackathon, so it happens for 18 hours. So you don't get a very long time, because in that you will not just have to prepare your application, but also your presentation and Q&A, everything you'll have to prepare for. So, and you just get 18 hours, and in those 18 hours, a long time will be in the night, so you might feel sleepy also. So there might be members who won't be available for a few hours. So it's not a very long time that you get. So you'll have to be very fast and very agile when you're sitting for the hackathon. And apart from that, since it was online for me, it might be different for you guys. For me, we had 3 mentors during the hackathon. So there were 2 mentors, or maybe 1 mentor who came in the beginning. He left at 12 o'clock, and from 12 o'clock in the night there were 2 mentors, okay, one lead mentor and one was a junior mentor. So there were 2 mentors who were there for the rest of the time. So for the entire night till the next day they were there. Make sure to try to be visible in front of your mentors. Make them know that you are contributing in a good way. Your knowledge is top notch in whatever you are contributing in, and they don't want you to be having knowledge in every tech stack. Okay, if you know something, you should know that well. Not that if you know something and you're limited to it and you're not aware of the other technologies, that doesn't mean you don't have a chance, right? But whatever you know, whatever you claim to know that well, right? So since it was an online hackathon for me, we had breakout rooms where individually we were called and we were kind of taken, mini interviews were taken. It depends completely on your mentor whether they'll be asking you questions on the tech stack that you're working on. It will be a development tech stack, so whether you're working on that, they'll ask you questions on that, or whether they'll be asking you questions on DSA, fundamentals of computer science. It is completely on the interviewer, so we can't predict from before what kind of questions they ask. So it's completely on the interviewer, but yes, they will be taking you for interviews separately, individually, into rooms, and they'll be asking you. Separate interviews will be conducted during the course of your hackathon. So make sure, perform well, be confident in that. And at the end of the hackathon, you'll have a presentation in front of the non-profit organization that you have solved a problem statement for, and all the teams will be first presenting their ideas. After that, there will be a list of finalists who will be presenting their solutions in the final round, and then one winner will be selected for each of the teams. And they have various types of prizes for the team which wins the hackathon. So in my year, the winners got an iPad. It varies from year to year. It depends on their budget. But yes, whether you win or lose, that doesn't decide whether you get the internship or the job opportunity in JPMC. So as I said, if you don't get a good team, or if you feel that other teams are having a better combination of candidates, do not feel disheartened, because that definitely doesn't mean you're not going to be selected. And mostly teams have 1 or 2 members minimum getting selected. So even if you're not going into the final round, it doesn't mean you won't get selected. So this is the format that was followed in my first CFG. Format will be more or less similar, just that will be offline. And also one more thing, in my year we didn't have ChatGPT, or ChatGPT was not encouraged that much. But nowadays, since AI is having a lot of predominance in the industry, using ChatGPT, using LLM will be encouraged. So don't be afraid to open any kind of AI tool to prepare your slides or write any kind of code, because I'm sure that will be encouraged this year and in the following years. So let's wait for the higher view results. All the best to the people who get selected for Code for Good Hackathon, and hope you all get selected as interns or SAPs and get the opportunity to work at a brilliant place like JPMorgan Chase. And if you're liking my content, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I do post quite a lot of videos on companies which are hiring for internships and job roles, especially for college students who are on the lookout for this. So please subscribe to my channel, it would mean a lot, and hope you guys are having a great day. See you in my next video.